American way of life. Isn't it grand? Peace, freedom, and bacon and eggs.
Also
Seems
taxes
perfect.
up the ass.
But what if it's not? Friends, your future may not be as secure as you think. Where will you be when the atomic bombs fall?
Holy shit, Michael Bay!
You can secure.
What are the reviews on this? Uh-huh. 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 I can't read. Okay, buckos. Now I know what you're thinking. Me playing Fallout? That's not usual. And to that I have to say, man, I can have fun too. Considering the Fallout series has come out not too long ago, I thought I would dip my toesies into Fallout 3. I've already took a big bath in Fallout New Vegas and in Fallout 4, and I refuse to get Fallout 76, but I have never played Fallout 3. So, what you are about to watch right now is my full introduction into Fallout 3, a game from 2009 that aged pretty good. Scrumdiddlyumptious. So, I started off in a vault, and I promptly chose to be a man. And then I decided to name myself this. Made my character. I think my mother died 1 year later. Now I'm 1 year old, where I chose my stats, and
See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible, Revelation 21:6.
yeah, my mother is definitely dead. 9 years later. Birthday party. Presents. Some kid tried to beat the shit out of me. You know, on my birthday. Lovely. Get called downstairs. Some lady gives me a poem as one of my birthday presents. If I were the one to bring someone a poem to a birthday, I swear to God. Honestly, worst birthday present ever. Get another present, a BB gun, shoot some targets, and a rad roach. 6 years later, I take a test.
Comment? Let's get started.
3 years later, some chick named Amata comes to me, tells me my dad has ran off and left the vault, and that vault security is looking for me. And her dad, the owner, wants me dead, or something like that. She hands me a gun in case I need it, and I promptly run off. Kill a couple guards and a couple rad roaches, get upstairs. I see two men talking to Amata, and Amata looks in distress. So I shoot one of the men and I beat one of the other ones to death. Turns out that man I beat to death is Amata's dad, the owner of the vault, somewhat of a dick and somewhat of a dictator at that. Now she's mad, and get over it, honestly. I try to find a terminal. I definitely don't get lost for a good couple of minutes trying to find that terminal. Open a door, go to the vault door, open the vault door. Amata tells me to get the hell out, change my name to this. Now I'm outside. I walked around the wasteland for a bit before making it to Megaton. It was here I've met Lucas Simmons, the mayor/sheriff of Megaton, who simply told me not to be a dick to the residents. I wandered around the town for a bit before realizing I have two 10mm pistols, a baseball bat, a police baton, and a BB. Wow, I have no guns. So, I went back to the wasteland. It was here that I found a derelict town and a shack. I entered the shack where I met Silver, an ex-prostitute who was hiding from Moriarty, who apparently is sending people after her. She thinks I am one of those people in particular. I tell her I mean no harm and leave. I then came across an old elementary school, where I came across a shit ton of raiders and had to kill all of them. I then went into a basement, bugs, got my dick pushed in by a bunch of weird big ass ants.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Came out, got some loot, left. Went back to Megaton, where I found Moriarty, the man who was looking for Silver, and he told me he knows where my dad is. He also told me that I was not born in the vault, and that my dad had a friend who was with the Brotherhood of Steel. Fun fact, did you know Moriarty is a cunt? Not only did he have the whole ordeal with Silver going on, but he knows where my dad is, and isn't going to tell me unless I pay him 100 caps. Which, could you imagine doing that in real life? Honestly? That's nasty.
And information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops.
Oh, that's nasty.
So I go back to the wasteland and I get a lot of junk. And I mean a lot of junk. My plan is I'll get all this junk and sell it at the general store and hopefully make enough money to pay Moriarty for the info about my dad. I go back to the elementary school where I loot all of the raiders that I have killed previously and loot a couple of other things.
This is gonna be fucking slow, but you know what? I guess whatever.
I am so filled with junk that I can barely even walk. Because as it turns out, walking around with a bunch of junk on your back makes you slow. I slowly make it back to Megaton, where I go to the general store and I sell all of the junk. I also think I accidentally accepted a mission for the general store owner. I don't think I'm going to do it, to be honest. I was just kind of skipping past all of the dialogue because I wanted to get all of the junk off me so I could walk normally again. But I digress. I go back to Moriarty's, and would you believe it?
Memory problems, kid? You ain't getting something for nothing. So pony up the 300 caps and then we'll talk.
He's even more of a cunt than I thought. as he raised the original 100 cap price to 300 caps. Luckily, my charisma was so high that I managed to squeeze by with the original 100 caps he had originally bargained on. He told me my dad was in the city, so I headed to the city. All right, the capital of America, the city of the White House and the president, a true symbol of American life, now completely shitty and broken down. I was walking to the city when a boy, Brian Wilkes, approached me and asked for help. He told me that his dad had gone missing and that some big fire ants showed up out of nowhere. He also told me that a Dr. Lesko, who lived in a shack next to him, disappeared before the fire ants showed up. I told him I could deal with it and that I would help him find his dad. Because me and this kid are in the same boat. I head to the kid's place thinking this should be a piece of cake. After all, I've already dealt with ants in the school building. How hard should these ants be? Well,
It's what? Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy shit! He wasn't kidding. He was not kidding when he said they were fire ants.
first off, my mic decided to commit suicide. Second off, those are literally fire ants. I killed the rest of the ants, wandered around for a little bit, got my dick pushed in by more ants, wandered around for a lot more, went into the kid's house, where I saw the sad sight of the kid's father dead on the ground. I took the key on his corpse, and an assault rifle, and some extra things, and I wandered off. I used the key to unlock the shack, where I found a terminal. On that terminal were the doc's notes. He mentioned Marigold Station, and that he was going to use this metro station to do his experiments in. So, I headed to Marigold Station. I'm going to be completely honest. My dumbass made this longer than it needed to be. So I entered the station where I was faced with, you guessed it, more ants. Except this time, I had close to no ammo and I had to resort to using a baseball bat to fight them off. I explored the building where I came across Dr. Lesko. I talked to Lesko and he told me that he was trying to make the already existing giant ants become small again. But he fucked up the formula and made them breathe fire instead. He said he had a solution, and that he wanted me to go to the queen ant and kill the nest guardian ants, so he can reach the machine and send a inhibitor pulse that will cause the remaining fire ants to, quote,
Lose their empathic link with the queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process.
So I told him I would help, and I went to find the queen's nest. Now,
here's the part where I made this way longer than it needed to be.
I would then proceed to get lost for too damn long. Now, I can't explain how lost I was, so I'm just going to give you sped up footage of my special ass losing my mind trying to find where to go. Wow! I'm a dumbass! So I entered the cave system, where I found the big mother herself, the queen ant. Also a bunch of nest guardians. So I killed all of the nest guardians. Then I tried messing with the terminal while dodging the queen ant. But my science level wasn't high enough and I could not enter the terminal. So I left, and I told him my job was done. He gave me a shot that improved my strength, and I left to go report all of this to the kid. I went back to the kid and told him that he was safe now, and somehow he already knew his dad was dead, so I didn't have to tell him myself. I told the kid I'll find him a new place to stay, and he told me about a big boat where he could stay. I parted ways with the kid and went off to find my own dad.